Yeah, indeed. Well, from designer clothes to designer gardens, the man next to me knows all about that. He can design among the best in the world. Mr. Ben Gates from Urban Harvest, always good to see you.
Good to see you
I've
too,
learned so
Katasha.
much from this guy when it comes to keeping your garden looking healthy. And I mean, look at this. Absolutely amazing. But it is the season, it is summer, and people are looking at lovely fresh fruit, especially strawberries.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about them today and how to plant them, how to maintain them. Let's start first. Is it the right kind of season now to be planting strawberries?
You can plant strawberries all year round. The best time, however, is sort of just before winter, so March to May.
Yes.
Because they're actually starting to fruit now, as you can see here. They're little baby fruit starting. So it would have been best to plant them out much earlier.
Yeah.
But you can really plant them throughout the year.
Okay, so they're not really fussy growers. They're all year round kind of plants, yeah?
Yes, as I said, fruiting sort of spring to summer, but you can plant them all year round and they're not very fussy. They like a well-draining, high nutrient soil, so with compost and well-draining, but they like an acidic soil as opposed to a slightly alkaline soil. So most vegetables prefer a slightly alkaline environment, whereas strawberries, which are, I believe, native to sort of forest floors, pine forest floors in Europe is where they came from. So they really like pine needles, for example.
Yeah. Tell me about where you plant. Do you start them off like this in a small little pot plant and then transfer them to your garden? How would you go about doing that?
Well, this is a good example. I mean, if you have a friend that has strawberries, or if you already have strawberries, what they're going to do is they're going to split. This started as one strawberry. There's about, well, I can see 3 main strawberry plants. What you actually want to do is split them.
Okay.
So there's one strawberry plant.
See, they're very hardy. You don't even need to be very careful. You just kind of just rip them apart, really.
Well, I've been doing this a while, so
okay.
one does need to be careful. You don't want to damage the roots too much. So you've got 3 strawberry plants. So what you want to do is, in that time, round about April, as I said, March to May, you want to be splitting strawberries and then spreading them out in the garden. Here, for example, we've got about 6 or 7 strawberries in the planter. So they've been spread out. They've been split and planted. And what you really ask is, where do you get strawberries from?
Yeah.
The best and the loveliest is to get them from a friend, if you happen to have a friend who's growing strawberries. Otherwise, of course, nurseries will sell them in pots like this.
Yeah. It's amazing to see them like this because, you know, when you think of strawberries, you think of this lovely red fruit, but then you see it like that and it's quite bizarre to imagine that it starts off like that. Tell me about companion planting. What are the best kind of plants to plant with strawberries to help them grow best?
One of the best and the favorites is borage, which is, it's got an edible purple flower which tastes a little bit like cucumber. You can kind of put it in water in summer to give you a very subtle cucumber fresh flavor. It's a really good companion for strawberries, and also it can be used to make a liquid fertilizer for the garden, simply by putting in water, letting it decompose over a week or 2, and then spreading it all over the garden as a liquid fertilizer. So borage is a good one to have in the garden anyway, but as I said, definitely increases the production and improves the flavor of the strawberries.
Cool. So from here, how long should we wait until it gets to its fully grown stage?
This is a couple of weeks, really. Yeah, this is pretty close.
Good water, good sun, and it'll get there.
Absolutely, and thanks for pointing that out. Sun is absolutely essential. So they actually grow very well. The foliage will grow very well, even in a shady area. As I said, they were native to forest floors. But if you want good fruit production, you need as much sun as possible.
Ben, as always, thank you very much.
Great pleasure.
Love learning from this man, Ben Gates from Urban Harvest. Well, now that we know how to grow our strawberries, let's see how we cook with them.